Good morning, tenors. Here is the second session I've recorded for you as part of Prudhoe Community Choir Online, with a slightly more professional looking board this week. I've actually printed out your name this week. Now, talking of professional, I think out of the 4 videos that I recorded last week, yours was by far the worst. So I've left yours till last today in a hope that it's by far the best. I forgot to turn my phone off into airplane mode, so somebody called me literally in that last 1 minute of the video, and that's why it cut off. I was so cross with myself and I didn't have time to do it again, so I thought I'm just going to have to put it on, so I did. But this time I have remembered. I've got it switched off so nobody can contact me mid-video, which is good. And I think some of the parts that I'm going to teach you this week are slightly easier for me to sing in terms of pitch, so I'm hoping that I make a few less mistakes and teach you a little better this week, hoping so anyway. Yesterday when I recorded the alto and soprano videos, it was blazing sunshine and I had to pull the curtains, but today, in contrast, it's so dark I've actually had to put my light on, which feels a bit mad. So it feels like a completely different day. Anyway, please let me know what you thought of last week's session. Any feedback would be gratefully received. I have learnt this week not to do any page turning because it's so noisy on the microphone. So I think the altos have got the worst video this week. And to combat that problem, I've got music literally stuck all around me up here, so I don't have to turn pages and I can concentrate on you and getting the singing right. Anyway, as I said last week, please feel free to warm up at home and take it easy and get yourself ready for some singing. There's nothing too scary here today, so no power singing needed today. But have a drink with you as well, and we'll get started. There's 2 things I want to work on today. One of them is to carry on with Every Breath You Take, and the next section after the bit we sang last week, and then I'm going to try and glue those 2 sections together. And then I've got a section of Mr. Blue Sky that I've decided to work on today. Ironically, because it's the greyest day ever. But we are going to work on that, and I've sent a PDF of that sheet music to the Facebook page, so you can hopefully print that off. There are quite a few pages in that one, so I will tell you which pages we're using, so if you didn't want to print the whole thing this week. Okay, so I'm just going to get started straight away. We're going to be working on Every Breath You Take first, and today I'm starting on bar 22, and I'm going to try and take us to bar 29, and that's the first thing I'm going to do. Now I think the picture is here. I can sing it at the same pitch that you will be, so that's what I'm going to try and do. It's a bit low, but I think I can actually manage it this week. So we're going to go from bar 22, Oh Can't You See? And as last week, I'm going to just sing it through a couple of times for you, and then I'll play it for you on the keyboard so you can sing without me. So yeah, we're bar 22, and it sounds like this. I'll give you a 3, 4, 1, and then it's 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see? Okay, 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see, you belong to me, and my poor heart aches with every step you take. You've got the main melody in there, and how my poor heart aches with every step you take. That's the parts that Sting would normally sing. So that's good. You'll probably be familiar with that. But there's a funny ending. So after you've had with every step you take, it goes down a step. Take step you take, and then a funny third comes in. A bit unusual, you don't expect it to do that. So it goes, with every step you take, step you take. And now I'm going to sing it through again. I'm going to join it to the first bit. Oh, can't you see? Okay, 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? You belong to me. You belong to me. How my poor heart aches. With every step you take, step you take. I'm going to go through that one more time. Okay, so bar 22, 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? You belong to me. You belong to me. How my poor heart aches. With every step you take, step you take. Okay, and now I'm just going to leave it for you guys. Oh, can't. Okay, bar 22, 3, 4, 1. Every step's a bit of a climb, isn't it? With every step you take. So some of you might find that a little bit of a jump, but I think you should be able to get there. Let's do it one more time together, just that same phrase from bar 22. Okay, 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? You belong to me. You belong to me. How my poor heart aches. With every step you take, step you take. Okay, hope you've got that. I'm going to jump straight into the next phrase now. So starting at bar 30 and then carrying on to bar 37. The note you finished on, step you take, is where you start again for the next phrase. And there's not much time, there's only a crotchet rest in between. Step you take, move you make. So I'm going to go from there. This bit's a little bit deeper for me, but I'll try my best. Okay. I'm just going to go from move you make. So that's bar 30. I'll give you 2 this time. That should be 1, 2. Move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Now I think last week we did, we went down for watching you, but this time we're all finishing, every single part finishes on a D. Okay. That gives us a nice tonic chord, takes us back to D again. So I'm going to do that again. So it's your B from move you make at bar 30. 1, 2. Move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Okay, and we'll do that again because it's not an easy phrase, so I'll try that again. Okay, so bar 30, 1, 2. Move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Okay, and now I'm going to play it on my own without me singing, and you can try and see if you've got that part now. Okay, so bar 30, 1, 2. There we go. going to go through it one more time with you just to make it solid, that last phrase. So bar 30, 1, 2. Move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Okay, now I'm going to put the two phrases together that we've learnt today, then I'm going to ask you to sing it yourself, and then what I'm going to do is put it with the first section. So we're going to jump back now to page 3, about 3/4 of the way down at bar 22, oh can't you see? Okay. Oh, can't you see? Okay, after 1 this time. 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? You belong to me, you belong to me. How my poor heart aches with every step you take, move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time, and then I'm going to ask you to do it without me. So back to bar 22. Oh, okay, 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? You belong to me, you belong to me. How my poor heart aches with every step you take, move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Okay, your turn now. I'm just going to play the melody for you. Okay, so bar 22, as you're starting now. Oh, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and with me one last time, I'm just going to sing the melody through and play some nice chords with it as well. Okay, there's your B, bar 22, 3, 4, 1. Oh, can't you see, you belong to me, you belong to me. How my poor heart aches with every step you take, move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Okay, gonna tag that on now to what we did last week. So I'm going to jump back in the music right to bar 6, and I'm going to sing through those first 2 phrases all the way through to bar 22 without stopping. I'm going to do that a couple of times for you to remember what we did last week, and then we'll put it together. So we are bar 6. Breath you take, very similar to what we sang just a moment ago, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So after 2, 1, 2. Breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every breath you take, I'll be watching you, every single day. Every word you say, every game you play, every night you'll stay, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you. I think last week's was tougher actually, but we'll try it again. There's breath at bar 6, okay? 1, 2. Breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you, every single day. Every word you say, every game you play, every night you'll stay, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you. So just you singing that bit now by yourself, just a recap of last week. Okay, there's your G to begin at bar 6. 1, 2. Jump up. And the difficult phrase now. Okay, and when you come to the end of that, I'll be watching you. Oh, there's a bit of an awkward jump there, so I'll just show you that. I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you, oh can't you see? So it's not an obvious leap, I'll just show you that one more time. I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you, oh can't you see? You are singing the same note as the bass is there, which is good, but I think that's going to be an awkward jump when we come and try and put this together as a 4. I'll be watching you, even I wasn't sure there. I'll be watching you, oh can, bit of a funny interval there, so we'll watch out for that. Let's try now and sing from the beginning all the way through to the end of bar 37. So bar 6, breath you take, okay, there's your G. 1, 2, breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching every single, oh sorry, I'll do it again. I did promise fewer mistakes this week. Let's go from the beginning. 1, 2, breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you. 2, 3, 4. Every single day. You say, every game you play, every night you'll stay, I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you, oh can't you see, you belong to me, and my poor heart aches, with every step you take, move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Oh, I knew I'd make a big mistake there. I'm half tempted to do it again. Shall I do it again? Yeah, I'm going to do it again because I want to get it right. Your video might be 45 minutes long this week. One more time, let's see if I can get it from the top, from bar 6. Oh, it's hard. Let's try it again. Okay, there's your G. 1, 2. Breath you take, and every move you make every bond you break, every step you take. I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you. 2, 3, 4. Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you'll stay. I'll be watching you, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see, can't you see? You belong to me, you belong to me. And my poor heart aches with every step you take, move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake. I'll be watching you. Oh, I'm sorry for my errors. I guess that is what would happen in a rehearsal, so I know if I try and make it perfect, it will take me all day to get it right, so I'm sorry. I hope you got a little something out of that song anyway. We're actually not far from completing it. There's another completely different section in the middle, but much of what you've already done comes back in later on in the piece, which is good to know. What I'm also hoping to do is to record some sort of backing for this, so you can practice this in your own time at home as well. Okay, so it might make a bit of a noise now as I try and move my sheet music about, but I'm going to go on to the next piece, which, as I said, is Mr. Blue Sky. And the pages I'm working on today are pages 10 to 14. If you didn't want to print off the whole thing, it's 20 pages, I think, in total. So we're working on page 10 to 14 today, and the reason I've chosen that is simply because it's the easiest section. So it's definitely easier than what we've been singing just there, which is good. And I think the notes are slightly at a better pitch for me too, so I should be able to sing it better for you. Okay, so we're going to start at bar 67, which is halfway down page 10, and I'm basically going to go to the end of page 11 at bar 74. I'm going to stop there and go through that phrase a couple of times. Okay, I'm just going to go straight in. Hey, that's your first note, which is an A, and it goes like this. So bar 67. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. So I'll do that again from bar 67. 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Okay, and one more time. Bar 67. 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. And I'm going to do it without me singing. So from 67, there's your A. 3, 4. And one more time. I'll put some chords in this time. Bar 67, 3, 4. Time with me in this time. 67, 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Now I'm going to go to the next phrase. It's at 75. It's very similar, but the last two bars are different, and there's a bit of a funny jump in there, so listen out for that. So from 75 now to bar 82 at the top of page 13. We're starting at the top of page 12. Okay, so hey there Mr. Blue from 75. 3, 4. Hey there Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. So that last bit's a bit unusual. Everybody smiles at you. Everybody smiles at you. In your turn. My turn. Everybody smiles at you. In your turn. Everybody smiles at you. Okay, and I'll put that together with the phrase again from 75, the top of page 12. And we're starting on an A. 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. And again, the whole phrase. 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. I'm just going to play you that melody now. From 75, 3, 4. Okay, and one more time. Put some chords in for you. 3, 4. I'm going to put both phrases together. Remember, they're quite similar but with different endings, so listen out for the change. I'm going to put both together. I'm going to sing it through a couple of times. So back to bar 67, halfway down page 10. Okay, 3, 4. Hey there Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Same thing again. So from bar 67. Okay, 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Okay, and now I'm just going to play the melody for those phrases just for you a couple of times. Okay, 67 then. 3, 4. Time with me after 3, 4, bar 67. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Get to that bit, that's when you hear that. And then the next bit comes in and I'm going to teach you that too, and it's nice and easy. There's lots of rests in it though, so there's some gaps you have to watch out for. I'll try and sing it for you, show you how it goes. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put the chords in because it sounds weird without them, so I'm going to try and do that straight away. Mr. Blue. There we go. So we are now at bar 85 at the top of page 13. This is how it goes. Mr. Blue Sky. Here we go. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. So it goes, Mr. Blue Sky, down a step, Mr. Stay Blue Sky, stay there, Mr. Blue Sky. Sounds weird on its own. If you put it with the other harmonies, it sounds great. So 85 again, 3, 4. Mr. Blue Sky, down a step. Mr. Blue Sky, stay on that note. Mr. Blue Sky. I can put the chords in this time. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. One more time. From 85, 3, 4. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. You might be thinking that second Mr. Blue Sky, the sky in bar 90, might sound a bit strange. It is a bit strange, because that's the chord I've got written down, but your note is somewhere in the middle. But it's lovely when it's put in there. This is the chord without your note. This is with it in. Oh, it's lovely. So you need to stay on that A, even though it feels like you probably shouldn't be there. Mr. Blue Sky. That A is really important, even though it feels weird. Keep it on. Alright then, I'm going to play your melody without me singing now, from bar 85 to 95, so top of page 13. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, I'll do it again. Mr. Blue, 3, 4. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you sing from 67 all the way through to 95. Let's see if I can do it without a mistake. Let's give it a go anyway. Hey there, Mr. Blue. So back to 67, halfway down page 10. Okay? Hey there, 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue. We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue. We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. And I'm going to do it again because I did put the tiniest mistake in. And we're going to go back to 67. Here we go. 3, 4. Hey there, Mr. Blue. We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue. We're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. And that's what rehearsing's all about, isn't it? You have to go through something sometimes, a lot of times, before you stop making mistakes. Ooh. Anyway, I'm going to give my vocals a rest now. They're not used to having to sing all the way down there all the time. Hope you enjoyed the session and you got something out of it. Again, let me know. I'd appreciate any advice you can give me to make these sessions good for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the day, whatever it is you're doing, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now.